love gone wrong, or a profitable deal. When Mackenzie Scott married Jeff Bezos in 1993, little did she know that their marriage, or in this case, the end of their marriage, would make her one of the richest women in the world. Following her divorce from Bezos in April 2019, Mackenzie was left with $35.6 billion in Amazon stock, immediately making her the third richest woman in the world at the time. By September 2020, Mackenzie became the world's richest woman with a net worth estimated at $62 billion. So, if Mackenzie has such a crazy amount of wealth, what exactly does she spend it on? You're about to find out. Charity. Following her divorce in 2019, Mackenzie pledged to give away at least half of her wealth. Though not exactly realized by now, she is well on her way to making this a reality. And while philanthropy by celebrities and public figures is no news, hers is undeniably fascinating. Mackenzie's philanthropy journey started in July 2020, when she announced a $1.7 billion donation to historically Black colleges and universities and many others. Mackenzie also extended her giving to nonprofit groups such as organizations promoting women's rights, LGBTQ equality, and those fighting for racial equality. In total, over 100 groups and organizations were beneficiaries of the donations. I gave each contribution and encouraged them to spend it on whatever they believe best serves their efforts. She also added that giving away half her wealth will last for years. Still, in the spirit of giving, Mackenzie was back again only a few months after her first donation, this time with another generous charitable contribution. In December 2020, Mackenzie announced she had given out over $4.1 billion to 384 organizations across all 50 states of the United States. Most of the donations were directed at providing relief packages for vulnerable people in societies affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Another fraction of the funds were channeled towards long-term solutions like employment training, debt relief, and financial services for under-resourced communities. Jeff Bezos is also known for his numerous charitable donations, so it really comes as no surprise that his ex-wife is trailing him. With a total of $10 billion donated to the Bezos Earth Fund, Bezos topped 2020's list of highest donors. He was preceded by none other than Mackenzie Scott. Mackenzie might be yet to reach the $10 billion in her philanthropy journey, but it's safe to say that she's well on her way to reaching and even surpassing the 11 digits milestone. In July 2021, she added yet another charitable act to her name. In a July 2021 blog post, Mackenzie announced her latest donation, $2.7 billion shared between 289 nonprofit organizations. In her post, Mackenzie noted that she and her new husband, Dan Jewett, are trying to give away their fortune, which she described as something enabled by systems in need of change. Her 2021 wedding. When Mackenzie and Bezos announced their divorce in 2019, fans were shocked. The couple had been together for nearly 26 years, had raised a beautiful family, and most importantly, had amassed a fortune together. However, from the moment Bezos and Mackenzie made the announcement, up until their final divorce settlement in April 2019, the former couple never gave off hints of any animosity between them. In fact, it's believed they've remained quite cordial, even post-divorce. While announcing her first charity donation post-divorce in July 2020, Mackenzie announced that she had dropped the Bezos surname, adding that she would be adopting her middle name, Scott, in its stead. And with that, Mackenzie rid herself of the biggest thing linking her to her ex-husband. In an April 4th, 2019 tweet revealing that her divorce process from Bezos was finally over, Mackenzie hinted that she was looking forward to her life from that time onward. Grateful to have finished the process of dissolving my marriage with Jeff, with support from each other and everyone who reached out to us in kindness, and looking forward to the next phase as co-parents and friends. That next phase would include another man, her now husband. In March 2021, news got out that Mackenzie had found love again and married Dan Jewett, a science teacher in Seattle. Though not much is known about the couple's wedding, there is no doubt that Mackenzie would have splurged a few $1 million to make her big day special. Mackenzie's 4 kids. During their 25-year marriage, not only did Bezos and Mackenzie amass a large net worth, but they also enjoyed blissful family life with their 4 kids. The duo's oldest son, Preston, was born in 2000 and is currently in his undergraduate studies at Princeton University. Details, including names of their other 3 kids, remain unknown as the couple has somehow successfully kept their kids away from the spotlight. What is not a secret is that Mackenzie and Bezos' last daughter was adopted from China. With Preston and his siblings still navigating their way through life, Jeff and Mackenzie are still responsible for taking care of their kids. From tuition to college fees to clothes and salon visits, vacations and gadgets, Mackenzie no doubt spends a lot of money on her kids. An Amazon fashionista. Amid all of her charitable acts and jaw-dropping donations, there is barely any news about Mackenzie purchasing designer shoes, bags, or clothes. The mom of 4 also does not seem to be much of a real estate or car freak either. However, this does not completely rule out the fact that Mackenzie might occasionally choose to do something for herself. Though never extravagantly dressed, the proud author sure knows how to make a dress look good. At the 2012 Met Gala, where she and Bezos served as co-hosts, Mackenzie stunned in a lovely Juan Carlos Obando dress and Tiffany & Co. clutch. In 2018, the proud mom of 4 gave A-list stars a run for their money when she turned up at the Vanity Fair Oscar party, donning a plunging red dress. Mackenzie might have been married to a geek, but she definitely knows her way around fashion. Staff payment. As one of the richest people in the world, it is only normal for Mackenzie to have a team of people working and helping her bring her philanthropic dreams to reality. While the number of people on her payroll remains unknown, there is no arguing that a sizable amount of Mackenzie's money goes into compensating her team for their hard work and dedication. Another thing Mackenzie will no doubt spend some of her billions on is the running of her house. While still married to Bezos, the couple owned multiple homes, including 2 luxury homes in Beverly Hills, priced at $13 million and $24.5 million respectively. Both properties reportedly went to Mackenzie during the couple's divorce settlement. As the sole owner of these houses, Mackenzie now has a long list of domestic staff working for her, from cooks to gardeners to maids and security personnel. It's clear that a lot of her money goes into staff salary. More books, perhaps? Long before she became the world's wealthiest woman, Mackenzie pursued a career as a writer. In fact, that is all she has ever wanted to be, right from when she was only a little girl. Mackenzie once claimed to have written a 142-page book titled The Bookworm when she was only 6 years old. Unfortunately, the book got destroyed in a flood. But this was not enough to deter Mackenzie away from her passion for writing, as she went on to study English at the University of Princeton. While in college, Mackenzie studied under Nobel laureate winner Toni Morrison, who described her as one of the best students she has ever had in her creative writing class. Following the birth of her kids, Mackenzie put her dreams on hold to raise the little ones. In 2005, Mackenzie published her first novel, The Testing of Luther Albright, which was named Los Angeles' Book of the Year. 8 years later, Mackenzie once again proved her literary skills when her second book, Traps, was released. In 2013, Mackenzie revealed that it took her 10 years to complete her first book. She also cited her struggles, admitting that it also took a lot of tears to finish the novel. Seeing that Mackenzie was busy raising 4 kids and helping her husband bring his dreams to life, this is very understandable. But now, without the pressure of having to be with her kids all the time or supporting Bezos, Mackenzie no doubt has a lot more time on her hands. Therefore, it is presumed that Mackenzie might spend a substantial part of her funds doing research, traveling around if there is a need, and publishing books over time. Mackenzie and Bezos' divorce was no doubt painful for both parties, but from what fans can tell, they have both moved on. What would you spend your money on if you were worth billions? Designer shoes? Private jets? Exotic vacations? Let us know your response in the comment section. Thanks for watching.